Huge Olympics for action sports. I love seeing the skateboarding this year. Walk me through what happened and how it's going to impact the sport moving forward.
It was massive for skateboarding street and for park to finally make their way into the Olympics. I don't think the IOC they're not dummies. They know where the youth are. More kids are skateboarding than any other sport on earth. It's truly an international sport, and you saw that in the field. You saw that in the medal count. And I think people were really blown away by the camaraderie amongst skateboarders, even though that they were competing against each other, representing different countries. No matter who won, there was this shared feeling amongst all the skateboarders that skateboarding won. And that was really cool to watch, especially to see women skateboarding in street and park. I just thought about all the little girls that got to be inspired by Sky Brown. I had a friend who sent me a video of his 4-year-old daughter in her helmet and pads and skateboard watching Sky Brown compete and win gold. And he's like, all she talks about is wanting to be a skateboarder now. So I think it was huge for skateboarding. I think in other countries that have been slow to embrace skateboarding and have treated skateboarding in a way that's criminal, you'll start to see investment in skate parks being built, and different countries realizing like, oh, we can send athletes to the Olympics in skateboarding. So it was a huge shot in the arm for the culture, and I was really, really proud to watch.
No, well said, dude. And you're right. Skateboarding has really gone global. In fact, the new Boston Celtics point guard, Dennis Schroeder, big skateboarder over there, right, Brockman? Guy's really good with an ollie and a kickflip. Dennis Schroeder. So I'm on a skateboard.
I hate you, Ben Lyons.
Selema, you've covered a lot of.
Why are you trying to put your hand in Dennis Schroeder's bag like that, Ben?
He did a good enough job on his own messing up his bag. He doesn't need my help at all, dude. You've covered a lot of big sporting events. You got to cover a World Cup in South Africa, now an Olympic Games, done the X Games for so many years. A lot of the fun stuff you get to cover with Red Bull. Just the idea of these world sporting events, these gathering places of culture and sports. What's it like for you to have a front row seat?
Man, it's crazy. When I think about like the fact that I was there when Tony Hawk did the 900. I was standing on the vert ramp, or Travis Pastrana's double backflip. But I was also in Houston as a sideline reporter opposite Michelle Tafoya when Yao Ming and Shaq went against each other in their first game, and it was treated like a championship game. To getting to be on the side of mountains for Travis Rice's supernatural snowboarding event. I'm lucky. I trip out all the time that somehow or another someone got convinced that my rabid enthusiasm as a fan for wanting to see people perform at the highest level in any sport translated to me being able to be a storyteller. So I'm here for it. I just feel really, really, really lucky to still be associated with it, and to be able to have that capped off with another Olympics. Somebody pinch me, bro.
Let's also not downplay you did Kim Kardashian's first television interview. Joined now by action sports host Selema Masekela here on the Rich Eisen Show.
Wait,
Ben
is that
Lyons
true?
Filling in for Rich. You didn't know that about the big guy?
No, is that true?
If you're gonna call that out, say what it was. I did the interview where Kim Kardashian broke the story herself that there was actually a sex tape.
Whoa!
So give me my credit, bro. It was history making.
Iconic stuff. Television moments. You've touched a lot of them over the years.
So you're the one to blame.
So you're the one. We found the guy to blame for all this. Yes.
I'm responsible for all of it.
I hope Ryan Seacrest cuts you a check each month.
Sadly, knowing Ryan, he does not. And Sal will be the first to test.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.